Number 239 of NoCoders Office Hours. I am your host, Tanya. We're here with our very first Office Hours member ever. I should stop calling it that. We've changed the name. It's developer member ever. Callum. Callum, welcome.
Hey, what up?
Super happy to see you here. We're going to get started in just a moment, but first I wanted to take a moment and tell you about the developer membership at NoCoders and what it's all about. We meet on Zoom 6 times per week, and when we do, we answer any questions that you have about Bubble. So, and we're adding Xano to that mix, and also Airtable. We answer a lot of questions about Airtable, possibly Webflow in the future. So that's our mix right now, mostly Bubble though. So if you have any Bubble questions and you would like to get them answered without going and searching forever on the forums and watching a whole bunch of video that you don't need to see, but getting your answer faster, then please do go check out pronocoders.com and sign up and come see us because we're here. What do you think, Callum? Happy to be a part of developer membership?
I didn't realize I was called a developer member now, but apparently I am, and I'm very happy to be here.
Yes, awesome.
Also, I've got myself like some rock and roll microphone as well.
Oh, you know what? It sounds amazing. I'm very, very pleased.
20 quid off Amazon, can't beat it.
There you go. Let's. You said you had some API stuff today.
I did. I want to get an API from the British government. So shall we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. So I'm adding in company search to my app, The Circle. If you haven't signed up, please sign up. You can find it on the App Store and Play Store. Yep, that's right. I'm hijacking it as well. I will share my screen. So I registered and everything for the API. To get API, I want to be able to search by basically search companies. Looks like all the stuff's here. So yeah, do you want to talk me through how to get it set up?
Okay, so let's go to. Wait, can you send me the documentation?
I don't know. I might be able to.
Or just go back to it. That's fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you have to be a UK citizen to get access to it because it's a government website. Okay. I've had to register for it.
So scroll down to the authorization part. That's the part that we're first interested in.
But I know where I can go back. I know where my API key is. I've already got that.
Okay, we don't want to show that on screen. This request requires the use of one of the following authorization methods, API key. The following HTTP status codes may be returned. Okay. Can you go, that's not a link, is it, where it says API key?
No.
Is there anywhere else that it talks about the authorization methods? Like, because we use API keys, but
where's my? I go back to get my where are we? Authorization, your applications, live application. It's right. I'll hide it. It's just like old times now. I really think we should be getting rid of guns in America. Jay, your opinion?
Guns.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Hello. Good to see you, Jay. And it is super old times. These are the original. The three of us, we are the original office hours. So, okay. So, keys for this application.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Are you showing your key again?
No, it's hidden.
Client secret. Okay, don't show that. Okay. Scroll up. I'm trying to figure out where it talks about which authorization method to use.
Oh,
where it says API authentication, go up.
If I create new key, East, West, streaming, or web, and I chose web.
Nope. So I think we want REST, but go to API authentication where it says API authentication. Company requires sent with each request. Okay, in most cases, it's an API or stream key. Scroll down. The companies use HTTP basic assets. Okay, so now go back into your application. So the key words there were basic access. So if you go into the API connector, the one for the API you're interested in, yep, you can add a new one. So authentication, where it says it's none or self-handled, we want to choose basic.
One sec, we missed a step. We've got to let a bubble crash first and then restart itself.
Oh, well, that's always fun.
There we go. So none or self-handled, yeah?
Nope, you want HTTP basic auth. So go back to the documentation again. See where it says sending the key. The company's house API uses HTTP basic access. Those are the keywords that we were looking for to know exactly what we were doing here. So and it looks like you want to use consistent username. The company's house API takes the username as the API or stream key and ignores the password so it can be left blank. So that's what you want to do is you want to copy, and I'll stop recording so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So now we can go back to the call that you want to make. So we just followed the instructions for the API authentication, and now we can go to the exact call you wanted to make.
Ah, right. So that would be, where were we? Nope. Was it? There we go. It was somebody's else, that one. There we go. And then we're going to do search companies. There we go.
All right. And now I'm going to. All right. If you want to go ahead and paste that call.
It's nice that you assume we have friends.
It's nice that I assumed that Tony was my friend.
You are definitely my friend.
My dog will not learn it, no matter how much I insist.
Come on. Oh, it's actually decided to officially crash on me now. There we go. Right. There we go.
All right. Now let's go back to the documentation for a moment. And
what are you guys trying to do?
I'm trying to search a list of companies in the UK.
So you want to get all of the companies, or you're just trying to search per term?
Well, I want it to show up I want it to show up with the first, 10 companies, and then when I type a search criteria in, find those ones. Let's start with just search to start with, though.
Okay, we could start with that. Just go back to both. And then initialize.
Oh, I need to initialize, okay. Oh, I made the mistake of clicking on something.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah?
Have you ever heard of Caracorder?
No.
Type this in your browser real fast. Cara, like as in character, and then quarter. I think it's. I can grab the link. Because you were telling me you were interested in, or like you tried to do one-handed typing. You have like tools for it.
Yeah, I'm looking at typing at the speed of thought.
Yep. Invalid authorization header. But we did what they told us to do.
We did.
Okay. Go back up there. I'm going to stop recording.
Hour.
Sorry, I forgot to hit the recording. Go ahead.
Don't worry. So pretty much what I want is to have like kind of like these school schedules where you have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on that schedules have like all the hours of the day, and having like at this hour, I don't know, 10 fields were created. So I can like see how many fields were created on any given day, like all, I don't know, Fridays, whatever database created on Friday between, let's say, 9 a.m. and whatever other number, like.
So the part that I was not clear on was, are these fixed times, like time buckets that you're going to be checking for?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much those fields are cells. So,
Okay.
like orders. So,
When you say fields, do you mean records?
yeah, I mean, like, what do you call it? Let me check. It's,
In the database, like a row in the database?
yeah,
Okay.
on my database.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So can you share your screen and show me the interface you built for this?
Oh, sure. Give me a sec.
Sure. No worries.
Although I think I found the issue. I found someone in the forum who's managed to get it working, so we can go back to it.
Awesome.
Okay. Share screen. Okay, so can you see it?
I can.
So let me see. I mean, this isn't like the interface per se. This is just like where I was testing.
Sure.
I was trying to like, well, it's in Spanish, but this is Monday. So I was trying to have this text box with all cells made between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Mondays, like all Mondays.
Okay. You just want the count of how many?
Yeah, exactly. I just want to count because I'm trying
Sure. Go
to.
ahead. Yep, I got it. Go ahead and clear that expression. We'll just start from scratch. Okay, so clear, yeah, so perfect. Now insert dynamic data and do the search.
So it's pretty much this one, like that's the database.
And then you want create a date.
Well, this is like, no, okay.
Got it, not canceled. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then create a date. So add a new constraint. And you're looking for Monday when it's Monday, but is that going to change depending on the day you're looking at it?
Yeah, I want these like, let's say for all days of the week, and then another like from 1 p.m. or let's call it 12:59, and then the other from 1 p.m. up to, I don't know, like 5 p.m.
Okay.
and then from 5 p.m. up to 12 or something like that. Well,
But are you gonna have like you're gonna have a row of these things, like there's gonna be a row of those cards for each day of the week, and you're looking at the previous week's sales essentially?
Well, I want to have two ways of displaying, well, actually more, but the more immediate one that I need, like more urgent, it's like displaying all of them. And then I'd like to have just displaying the ones of this week, like last 7 days, and maybe like on a month, like the current month, and then on a week basis.
Okay. So I think that the thing that I would recommend for you is, and this is just for like the app admin to look at. This isn't something that you're sharing with a bunch of people, right?
No. Yeah, it's just for me.
It's just for you. Okay.
It doesn't have to be pretty. So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just get it working in the expressions, but ultimately you might want to do some more deliberate tracking. And then like, depending on how granular, like how in detail you want to get your tracking in the future, you might want to set up an actual database infrastructure for tracking. And we can go into that later. But for what you're looking at for right now, you have the right idea. So in this case, you would say created date is greater than. And then this is going to be dependent on which day of the week that it is currently. So like we're working on Monday right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Monday, so you're gonna need like a conditional on this one. So we'll just go ahead and assume that it is greater than. So greater than current date and time. And then click where it says more. Change
Date.
Current date and time. Yeah, they don't let you change the day. They only let you change the date.
Yeah. I tried with extract as well. Couldn't.
Rounded down to week.
Week.
And then plus 1 day.
Plus 1 day.
And then plus the hours that you're looking for. So 9 a.m. So plus 9 hours. And then, and probably want that greater than or equal to instead of just greater than.
I'm sorry. What was that?
So change the greater than to greater than or equal to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what we did was we took the current date and time, we rounded it down to week, which is Sunday, which is 1. And then we're adding 1 day to that, so it's Monday. And then we're adding 9 hours to that, so it's 9 a.m. Then add a new constraint. And created date is less than.
Yeah, kind of like the same, but with.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could even copy and paste it if you wanted.
How can I do that? Like.
Right click on the blue. Yep. Just right click and copy expression.
Oh.
And then right click and paste the expression.
Oh, I've always wanted to do that. So, can I add can I do this? Or
no, so the first you would be plus 12 hours and then you would be plus 59 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
And then you would be plus 59 seconds.
Oh.
There you go. And so that should find the all of the sales between those times. Now here's the trick, is if you are looking at this and this is only going to show you for the current week, even if that Monday in the current week hasn't happened yet. Right?
I'm sorry. I get.
Is
Well,
my audio messing up? I apologize. I'm using my phone's data plan.
No, it's not your audio. It's just that well, this is actually like a company that I'm starting, and one of my guys was calling me, but like
Oh, okay.
I already text him like the answer, like, and yeah, so I get like distracted for a
Sure.
second.
No problem. Totally understand.
Yeah, thanks. So where were we?
So I was explaining, so this particular search that you're doing will only work for the current week. It's not going to look into the previous week, the Monday. So if you're looking at this on a Sunday, it's going to round down to midnight and it's going to add the day and nothing has happened yet. So it's going to show you empty. If you want it to show the previous Monday, what we can do is we can put a conditional on it. So if you go and put a conditional.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something.
So the conditional would be when, and then you would say current date and time. And extract the day. Now, if it's currently Monday, do you want to look at today's orders so far, or do you want to look at last Monday's in total?
Yeah, no, I think like last one.
You think the last one? Okay. So
Yeah.
if you extract the day and then click where it says to click, and if that day is less than, so click where it says click on the right, yeah, and say less than or equal to 2.
Less than or equal to 2.
And then select a property to change. And then what you're going to change is the data source. Scroll up, I think. Or the text, sorry. And then the text is, go back to where it's to appearance. Let's see. So you can copy all of that. Just right click outside of the red and copy, and then paste that. And then what we want to do is click into the search. Oh, no.
Oh, back. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Click into that search. And what we want to do is current date and time rounded down to week. And then we want to change it. And instead of adding the days, we want to, or at the end of it, we want to subtract a week. So after where it says 9, click where it says 9, click more. Oh, leave it, let it still say 9.
Oh, I leave 9 there.
Yep, and then click more, and then days, plus days, -7. Because that's going to give you Monday of last week.
Yeah. Okay.
At 9 a.m. And then you can do the same thing for the next one, the other created date. You'll also add -7 days.
Okay. Okay. And what
And then
about? Yeah.
And then finally, the last piece of that is if you go to where it says more.
You mean in conditional or
Nope,
a
right where you
period?
are is fine. In both actually, but right where you are is fine. In more, and then just say count, and then you'll have the total number of records that meet that.
Right. So same here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so this is like for checking last week. Let's like last
Yeah. So
Monday.
if you are currently on Sunday or Monday, then it's
Yeah,
gonna be the last Monday.
last Monday. Okay, yeah. And this is like the same if I'm like on Tuesday or whatever.
Yep. For Tuesday and beyond, it will be Tuesday
Yeah,
through Saturday. Yep.
yeah. But the only thing is that this will only display like this week's data. Uh,
Right.
but what about like all weeks, like in the past, all Mondays, which is what I'm most
Yeah,
like.
because you want to compare Monday to Monday, right? So this is what I was suggesting is you would create a data base infrastructure for, and it would go. So I would create. Let me think for a second. I would probably create a thing in the database called sales tracker, and you would create one for each of the like blocks of time that you're wanting to count for, right? And then what you could do is you could, every time you create a new sale, you would put it in that time tracker. So like you would create one for every Monday at 9 a.m. you would create a new one, right? And then every time the sale happens after 9 a.m. on a Monday, you would funnel it to the right one to add, like click one, right? And then you could do a repeating group of that tracker and you could do a lot of different analysis on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Like I would have to go directly to like the fields on my database and kind of like yeah, pretty much what you said. But what I was thinking, like, because the database, like the created date already has time and day, so I was thinking
Right.
just taking
And
that.
it does, but the problem is that you're going, if you were trying to do this for every Monday, you would have to do a separate search in each row of a repeating group in order to do all of that. And it would be burdensome as opposed to doing one search that already has the numbers you're looking for.
I get it. But what I'm trying to do is not necessarily compare like Monday, like one Monday with another Monday. It's more like I'm trying to see because they're pretty irregular. What I'm trying to see, it's like on Mondays, what what are the times where we have like dead hours and what times do we have like more like it's more busy so we can get more customers at that time and have a balance like with the employee shifts so it's a problem if I have all the sales at the same time because they're not online sales so I need them balanced throughout the day like so if I do this, I can then notice some pattern. Like okay, on Mondays at I don't know
So
11.
I would probably, I mean, but then you are comparing it for, so if you're just comparing hours of the day, right?
Yeah,
Like it, but
exactly.
not Monday to Monday, just, but I
No,
would do it. I would keep track of the day of the week as well. Like I would make it as robust as possible because the
yeah,
different
of
questions
course.
you're going to have for your database are going to only increase and you'll narrow down what exactly is needed over time. So I would not narrow it down to 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. I would do every hour on the hour.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. I'll probably, I mean, it's simply changing the time. That seems not to be the problem, right? Like, I can just simply like change this for, I don't know, 9, right? And then it's gonna be from 9 a.m. to 9:59, and then from 10 to 10:59. I mean, that's
No, but I wouldn't even use the searches like in the text elements, right? What I would do is I would actually add to the database
oh yeah, the
and
time.
and I would make a record like every hour on the hour. I would create a new record, and then all of the sales that are created during that hour, I would add as a reference in a list on
Yeah,
that thing in the database, right?
yeah. Of course.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
can do it. Then you can do all kinds of, like you can do so much with that, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah, of course. But right
yeah.
now, what I'm trying to see if it's possible just with like the regular bubbles expressions, it's uh, to see that like what I'm trying to do right now. It's of course I'm gonna do that because I need to like get more information out of like everything, so I can make like better decisions. But right now I'm wondering if like with the bubbles expressions I can like simply display that is like all cells created and like just like what we did with this expression, but
Mhm.
not just this week, like but all Mondays. I mean, if that's is that possible without like
Yeah. So you would do where created date is.
okay, let's do this. Let me copy it.
So did you said you wanted all Mondays?
Yeah, all Mondays.
Okay, so where created date is how do you do that? Let me think for a second. Just go ahead and clear out what we have in the created date, the first one. Just clear that expression out. Okay, so created date is I think what you would have to do is because that's going to be comparing to exact dates. I think what you would have to do is store the day number on the record itself. So you would have an additional field on that record that says day, and the day would equate to 2 if it's Monday, because you would extract the current date and time. You would extract the day from that and store it on a field. So then you could look for it here.
Isn't it Monday like 1 and Sunday 0, or is
It
it like
depends on how you, it depends on how Bubble does it, but the way I usually use it, Monday is 2. So Sunday is the first day of the week and Monday is the second day of the week. But when you're storing it, like when you use the date time picker, I think you can even specify which way to store it. But we could test that real quick if you wanted to. You could just make a text element and then say current date and time and format it with the day. So current date and time and extract the day. and then preview.
Ah, can you see this? Like,
Nope, I can't see it. What's it say?
no, oh no, it's like the Zoom.
Oh yeah, no,
It was in my way, so I was trying
to move it.
yeah.
So okay, you're right. They're storing it as 1 instead of 2.
Yes, Sunday it's 0. Okay.
Is that true? They use a 0? That's weird. Could have
I don't
sworn
know.
that.
Yeah, I don't remember how I find that out, but
I always have to check when I'm working with days. It gets confusing, but
yeah.
yeah.
So, well,
But you would store the so once you get that straightened out in your head the way that Bubble is doing it, you would store that day, extract the day and store it in a field on the data type. And then that way you can look for it here because you would say which day it is.
yeah, I think what I could do is like creating a button or like a workflow
Mhm.
that takes all my data already created and extract the like pretty much what you said, like because it's already created, so I can just like change that data and like field that field that um like number of the with the day of the week, right? Like I don't know if I get my point across.
I think so. Yeah, like you.
So I run a workflow to add that information of the day of
Oh
the
yeah,
week
you
to the
can. Yeah,
already created.
you can go through. You can go back through your database and update it with a recursive workflow, or make changes to all of the things in the database depending on how many things. But probably you would want to run it in a recursive workflow
Oh yeah,
instead.
yeah, of course. Like, uh, but that data it's already created. Like for new
Yep,
data,
exactly.
I'm
Yep, you
gonna
could
do
go
that.
back and create it for sure.
And what about the like the time? Like, I think I'm gonna do that. Like, um, also for the time, like what we just did, and but that way it would be like extract uh hour of that given like
Mhm.
data, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, okay, okay. I think that pretty much covers uh, this. Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations on your success, by the way. I don't know, like for anybody who happens to be watching this live, like not live, watching the replay later, uh, this app has proven to be super successful, and it's this is a food delivery app, right? Or no,
Not yeah, more like not just food. It's like all type of things.
delivery in general.
Yeah,
Nice one.
yeah, and yeah, it's working cool. I have all the couriers uniformed, like with this like shirts,
Mhm.
and also like the full. Well, I can show you the uniform later. Uh, and also we're using electric bikes, so that's kind of like a plus for a lot of businesses or people. Like they feel like they're doing something for the environment, like a little bit at least by using us.
Where are you located? Where's your business located?
Oh, right now it's only on Guadalajara City, which is Mexico.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but like as soon as I can, I'll get to another places. But so far, it's like the app is only visible in Mexico actually. But yeah, that's.
Are you doing everything yourself? The coding, the business, the marketing?
Oh yeah. I mean, I already have some people helping me, but they're all couriers, and they're doing deliveries, and they're also like enrolling new businesses. But as soon as I'm able to, I'll hire like more people because I cannot do anything. I need to start like delegating uh, responsibilities. But
Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
right now I'm doing everything like design, marketing. Yeah.
Did you
So
find it challenging or more or less than you expected to establish relationships with the businesses who are providing the goods?
oh, not with the businesses. That I don't think was hard. Uh, like the guys I have hired right now, they're both couriers and salesmen, like salesmen. Is that how you say? So they already have like when I was selecting them, when I was making the hiring, I made sure they were like they had sales experience, and also I got the ones that were more what's the word, like persistence. The one giving me more of a headache, like, hey, like, am I gonna be hired? When are we gonna start? Those are the one I get because I need like persistency. So those are the ones I get, and they've proven really good, like to enroll businesses. Um, right now there's like 100. Uh,
Wow,
yeah, I mean it's not a big number. I need more.
it's a big number for
It's
a
a
small
big
business.
number.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, well, I haven't yet get to my break even point, so it's not.
Yeah.
I need more. Uh, but yeah, I think like getting businesses enrolled wasn't hard. I made like these brochures. Like I don't know if you're looking at the screen,
Yeah.
and it has like the information and everything. So it was I think it was pretty easy. What's been like more difficult is that I have, which is pretty much a problem that I'm facing right now, that I have, they're working on shifts. So sometimes they're doing nothing. I mean, I'm trying to, I always give them like things to do, but I cannot just keep enrolling businesses because then I'm going to be overwhelmed with deliveries at some hours, and then at some other times I'm gonna be with nothing. So I'm trying to balance that, like, so I can know what type of businesses I want. So okay, now I need businesses that open in the morning or can.
Gotcha. Now your analytics question makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do this, so I can, because what I'm doing right now, I have some couriers hired like on like per shift, but I also have some others that work just like out of commission, and I use those only when I get a lot of deliveries at the same time, so I can like provide right all the uh, like the service on time, and so that's what I'm doing. But I like to have like a more even amount of deliveries throughout the day. That's
Mhm.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Perfect.
Interesting problem. And are you self-funding this or did you have outside funds?
Oh no, I started by myself, but expenses easily
Yeah.
over run me, and so I had to find a like partner, which I'm doing everything. He's just like putting the money.
Well, money's important, so
Yeah,
he
yeah,
plays a valuable role.
yeah. Of
And
course.
why did you choose to go with the shift model rather than more of an Uber type model where people just pick up gig work. Is that not done where you are?
Oh no, yeah, it is done that way. But the problem is that at the very beginning, uh, I had very little deliveries, and they like it was really hard to make the couriers to pay attention to the app because there were so little deliveries that they wouldn't connect or something. And
Ah,
then when a delivery actually came through, like it would take forever for me to get a courier. So I ended up doing those myself. That's one thing. The other thing is that, well, I don't know in the US, but in here in Mexico, couriers, like, they have pretty much nothing. Like, uh, they just get that, like, per commission payment, but they don't have access. In Mexico, we have something called IMSS, which is IMSS, which is like medical, like not free, but you just pay a small amount per month and you get all medical services that's provided for the government. And like if you have to go into surgery or something, uh, and you're paying your like small monthly payment, you I mean you get all taken care of. And so pretty much I did it for both reasons. I wanted to have availability of couriers and also like giving them
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but I have to wrap up office hours because I have a
Oh
tech.
yeah, sorry, I get
no, thank you for answering my
Sorry.
questions. I'm very interested in how you grew so well. Congratulations.
yeah, well thanks.
Sorry to cut this short, everybody, but I don't have Wi-Fi and haven't for 3 days, so I
Oh.
need to go talk to the tech guy. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Office Hours, and we'll be back